my thing was I want to do commercials. I've always been into marketing. I've always been into what catches people's attention.
Okay.
So, yes, I was a class clown. I got that from my dad. My dad's a freaking, he's a trip. And I grew up with my mom and my stepdad. When I was being myself, joking around, doing something, my stepdad would be like, payaso. And to this day, bro, somebody called me payaso and it's on and popping.
Right.
Not anymore,
For
you know.
sure, for sure,
But
for sure.
yeah, those I got shut down basically. My hopes and dreams got, be like, all right, then maybe I'm not funny. If your kid is joking around, he's silly. Besides the fact that they're a kid, bro, laugh at it. I know you could be tired. I know you could be stressed. You never know how important that smile from your parent is to your kid, bro.
That's a message. Ew.
And I started doing videos there, and nigga Bait, I know he's gonna watch it. Bait was like, yo, what possesses you to turn on your phone and just record yourself? And I just told him straight up, I'm like, because I always wanted to do it. And now I'm at the stage where I'm like, fuck it. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm not doing this to be likable, to gain an audience. I'm not looking for a career. I just want to do what I wanted to do, bro. I just wanted to be myself. I was that 5-year-old crying out the window, bro, for my dad, because my dad would pick me up. My dad and my mom were separated. He would pick me up on Fridays, go out clubbing. He wasn't there for me. He would buy me anything material I wanted. He would buy me, Sega came out, I had it. 64 came out, I had it. Bike, rollerblades, everything, I had it. Best book bag, whatever haircut I wanted. Even though my mom would fight with him, lines, everything, I had all that. But I can't tell you, ever my dad played catch with me. My dad sat down and played PlayStation with me. He bought me the Game Boy, bought me all that, but I never had that one-on-one with him there that I could say, these are the moments I cherish.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm coming. I'm coming right now. Come on in, huh?
Truly honored and blessed to spend and invest time with these guests, but most importantly, spend time and invest time with you too. If you don't know who I am, I'm Rob De La Rosa, the bald-headed Dominican from the Bronx, and all you gotta do to help me help you is like, comment, subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another edition of In the Living Room Podcast where we learn, we laugh, and we heal. And today you're going to learn something. Because some of you don't even know that he speaks English.
I am speaking.
Yo, some of you think he doesn't speak English. Some of you think he's a cab driver. Some of you have subtitles for this man.
I had somebody tell me wait, I'm not supposed to speak like that. Hey, somebody tell me, I sell the drug. I was like, oh, you drug dealer. I'm like, what? You always driving around. I don't see you doing nothing.
Yeah, I got my boy Kenny in the building, clapping up for my boy Kenny one time.
Okay, what's going on, Pete?
Yo, my brother, let these people know who you are, because your social media doesn't say Kenny.
Yeah, my name, I go by Biggs Mendez. My name's Kenny. Kenneth, to be exact.
Exact.
Yeah, and I'm just a fun guy here, coach, chilling with my boy.
100%, bro. Look, I want to say, me and Kenny haven't linked like this.
In a minute, bro.
I think we were in Atlanta the last time we chilled.
Either Atlanta, I don't know what was close, either Atlanta or that time you went to my house to watch one of the football games.
Sure.
So
Football game or Atlanta.
Yeah,
and here's what I want to say. I want to first sit and say, for those who are trying to find their space, I guess, on social media,
Yeah.
or their passion, or maybe they're not. I want to know if it's their calling, but definitely a niche, right?
Yeah.
How did you go? First and foremost, what the fuck do you do, Kenny?
What do you do?
What do you do, bro?
What do you do,
Like,
bro?
nobody knows what you do. What do you do?
Nobody knows what I do. I am the director of marketing for a nursing home in the Bronx. So if one of your grandfathers lives, grandparents lives in one of those 5-story buildings, 5th floor, no elevator, God forbid, needs a hip replacement, can't be going up and down to rehab,
Call this guy.
call Luis Mendez. ¿Qué? Wow.
Wow, that's the signature. Yo, bro, so tell me, all right, because this is what I want to do. Because I get some people, and this is what I'm coming to. Like, of course, you can say you're a comedian on social media.
Yeah, I
but
guess
I
so.
won't. But I'll say you have humorous content. Is what
Yeah,
I would say.
I would rather I go by that. I wouldn't say I'm a comedian,
Right? Because this is what I'm trying to say. I think there's people in this day and age where they're trying to find what to post because they don't know what to post. They go with what's trending. They'll do like a dance move. They'll do something silly to get attention. Me and Kenny used to battle all the time.
I don't even want to see
lost
this
every battle.
Every time, bro.
He lost.
I can't, bro. I tried. I practiced.
Every battle.
This man hit me with some.
But here's what I want to know: how does this idea of posting on social media start, and what did you do, or how did it feel when you started to notice that you were going viral?
Bro, it's about to get deeper now.
Go deep.
The wanting to post on social media, I've been wanting to do that since I was a kid, to be honest with you. Since I was a kid.
Expound on that. Elaborate, though. What does that even, what do you mean?
My thing is like, kid, you want to be an actor, you want to be stud, my thing was I want to do commercials. I've always been into marketing. I've always been into what catches people's attention.
Okay.
So, yes, I was a class clown. I got that from my dad. My dad's he's a trip. And I grew up with my mom and my stepdad. When I was being myself, joking around, doing something, my stepdad would be like, payaso. And to this day, bro, somebody called me payaso and it's on and popping.
Right.
Not anymore,
For
you
sure,
know.
for sure.
But yeah, those I got shut down, basically. My hopes and dreams got, be like, all right, then maybe I'm not funny. If your kid is joking around, he's silly, besides the fact that they're a kid, bro, laugh at it. I know you could be tired. I know you could be stressed. You never know how important that smile from your parent is to your kid, bro.
That's a message.
And that's where I'm at now, bro. I'm 33 years old. I started doing the whole like TikTok stop shit during COVID. I posted a couple. I wasn't one of those COVID guys.
Right.
I really started like after like COVID, like with the Omicron, the other. That's when I really started.
When the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, the Super Saiyan 3 COVID came around. And I started doing videos there. And nigga Bait, I know he's gonna watch it. Bait was like, yo, what possesses you to turn on your phone and just record yourself? And I just told him straight up, I'm like, because I always wanted to do it. And now I'm at the stage where I'm like, fuck it. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm not doing this to be likable, to gain an audience. I'm not looking for a career. I just want to do what I wanted to do, bro. I just wanted to be myself. And I never did dances and stuff. Because we got the moves. We could do it.
Facts, low key. We dead ass move out here.
But
we gotta surf a little
yeah,
sink.
you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Like we do that.
Yeah,
Chill
know
out.
what
You know what I mean?
No, you can't give them too much.
Can't give him too much.
But subscribe to the OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I ain't got no OnlyFans.
Somebody's
People are looking right like, nah, bro, what's going on?
I knew it.
Look
Somebody said
at
I
doing
knew it.
doing the helicopter. That's what the oh na, but with the lower level, just no nah.
Yeah.
So So yeah, bro, I started posting videos, and next thing you know, I'm starting getting follows and stuff, and I'm like, oh, 10,000 follows. I just started taking screenshots. 10,000 followers. Oh, 20,000. It just started, and then it just started picking up from there, bro. And
Where we at today? What's
now.
your following like today?
On TikTok, I'm at 380 right now.
380,000.
Yeah.
And how long? When did you start posting?
I'd say like 2021, and Siri like posting more stuff like last year.
Okay, so here's my question. So when you first start posting, what's your content like? And the reason I ask this question is maybe somebody who, like you, been wanting to do something for a while, right?
Yeah.
And when you first start posting, is it instant success? Like, are you seeing
Hell
it?
no. I posted a lot of videos because unless you're like throwing yourself off of like something like hurting yourself to catch the person right away, it's hard for somebody to like, especially the day and age that we live where social media is like, if you're not catching their attention in the first like 3 seconds, they scrolling. They're like, oh, I don't want to see it. Like, oh, nothing. I don't care what's going on. So I just started posting videos of like things that have come to mind. Like, like one time I did a video of like how Latinos pronounce streets. And we're like, Tremon, Gran Concon. One time I was going to Brooklyn and my mom was like, tú tapé en Broadway Johnson.
Broadway Johnson.
I was looking for Broadway Johnson because of Broadway Johnson. And it was Junction, bro. I almost got lost.
Right. Okay.
So I did one of those. So it started off like, just life experiences. Mm-hmm. And then I'll see a video and I'll see something that somebody said and I'll be like, yo, it's something I have something to say about too. Mm. And I started talking about that too.
So when did you see the numbers really take off? Like, how long you think it took for like your following to really catch steam? Because I'm gonna tell you like this is my boy. I know who Kenny is. And I'm like, I took a hiatus on social media.
Yeah.
I disappeared for 2 years. I come back and I'm like, what the
what is going on?
How does Kenny have 150,000 followers, bro? What is he doing? And then I'm looking at the content and it's at the point where I catch you, it's more reaction videos. Yeah. Or it's more like
I was already on the Spanish stuff.
You're on your Spanish stuff.
Yeah.
And here's the perspective of where I come from.
Yeah.
I want to talk about one of those viral moments. But when did you realize this is the certain content is really moving for me? Like, when did you realize, like, oh, this is what my audience per se is?
I think I started thanks to Berta la Matayuca. That's who it was.
Berta la Matayuca.
Yeah. For anybody that, especially Latinos that don't know, she's she's very young, bro. She's like 15, 16 years old. I didn't know that.
I did not.
I'm over here like, making fun of a super young girl. And it was a little.
She's 15.
Bro, she's very young.
She's making the illest meals in
the
world,
bro, I don't know how she alive still, but God bless her soul, bro. Yo, I know she must have seen my videos, bro. She has to. Because I know people that write on her stuff and be like, mira la Matayuca. Again, back at it again. But yeah, I don't remember how it went about, but I think I saw her video or somebody sent it to me. And I'm like, I have to react to this. I'm like, there's no way that this chick is like boiling a dirty ass juca and then like put it in the air fryer. I'm like, and then washing it after it's cooked. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, ain't no way. Putting blue dye on eggs.
Yeah,
like
she was wilding. I feel like there's no way.
There's no way. And if she had like a certain like, ADHD or whatever it is, like I get it. That's what helps you to like focus on your meals.
Right. No.
By all means do your thing, but I never did it in a bullying way.
No,
I always
sure.
did it jokingly,
sure.
and the thing is like people started loving it because I would just react to it. I don't watch it to then come up with stuff. So it's just off the top of the dome, I just say stuff. And one of the thing was from her first video that I forgot what the word was, but I mispronounced the word. Los españoles me mataron, bro. They were like, oh, mira este dominicano, no sabe ni hablar. Yo, they went in on me. I was like, oh,
Shorty's bad. She's Spanish, no lie.
Yeah, she's from Spain.
All right.
Like, oh, you talking crap about us and look at your food, blah, blah, blah. Bro, they took I'm like, yo.
How did that feel?
How
did that feel? You know why I'm saying this, Kenny? Because I know you.
Yeah.
And the relationship you and I have, it's, of course, it's embedded, right? Because people, people look at some of my interviews and say, "Oh, it seems like the interview's going well because he knows his people."
Mm-hmm.
But I want to speak to the perspective of someone that doesn't know who you are and what they're going through as well, because I don't care about the internet if they try to bully me or attack me. But what did that feel like when you woke up and you see like the amount of people coming like, yo, bro?
The thing was that other Latinos would already get at them by the time I see it. And I just laughed. Till this day, I got people that, you know, would either say like, oh, you don't know about food and stuff. You might. One chick was like, oh, you should get out of the projects more often so you can learn. I'm like, yo, that's exactly. Do you see how you laugh? That's exactly. I'm like, what are you saying, bro? But that's part of the people don't know what I do, who I am. They just assume. So it's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. So I just enjoy it. I do my thing. You know, once in a while, I do my own rants of things that I think about. But
tell me about a rant that you went on, right?
I know where you going at. Go ahead. Ask what you asking.
I'm just asking.
Ask what you asking.
Tell me a rant you went on that you didn't expect the outcome, good or bad. Like, you're speaking on a topic.
Dominicans say the first egg I put, el primer huevo que yo puse. Eso fue un huevo que yo puse. For those that don't know, I became super famous. I was on the radio and everything. Shout out to, coño, ¿cómo se llama? La hermana de Radel.
Lisbeth Ortiz.
To Lisbeth, shout out to Lisbeth.
I love you.
Yes.
That's my
sister. And I know I saw the interview. You asked her, but y'all never got to it.
Right.
So the thing was, there was a girl, part of the English version, I was thinking it was defending a lot of the Dominican Republic stuff. And especially nowadays, there's a lot of the, you know, I know black, I Dominican. So I didn't know about that whole thing going on until I got on TikTok. And you know what TikTok does? If you comment or like a video, it's going to send you more of that. So it got to the point where I just started seeing that and I just started, falling. It started with a video I did. I'm going to tell you this. I said, black people, why you guys, every time you see a Latino that looks like, let's say me, I look Dominican. They be like, hey, papi, I want to ask you something. Can you please help me? Like, I'm the one with the accent, bro. Why are you doing my accent? How is your broken English and my broken English going to get us anyway? Where we getting at, bro? Help me. Help me.
Hey, papi.
Yeah, hey, papi. You know what I'm saying? And I know, but then a lot of people started coming like, wait, you're not black? Are you not black? So why you say black people? I'm like, whoa. I don't know what was, I didn't, that's when I started learning about the whole situation of like, you know, they're the Afro-Latinos, the black Americans feeling that black Latinos don't feel like they're black and stuff like that. So I did a response video to the dude. I'm like, bro, my great-grandmother is half Haitian. My grandfather is black. My mom is black. My dad is black. I'm black. I never denied I'm not black. I meant black as, African-American. Because that's...
Because where's it come from?
But that's what they go by. You know what I'm saying?
I'm black.
Yeah, I'm black, yeah. And then the thing is, if you ask me, that was my defense too with the, I know black, I'm Dominican. If you ask me, like, let's say, Fly. If Fly started like, no, porque tú que sigues cuando, be like, yo, I thought you was black. You not colorblind. You see color, right? You see color, so you're going to be like, you mean I thought you was African American.
Right.
So that's the thing. So that's what I meant. Like, when I say black people, I meant black Americans. Not that I'm not black.
Right.
And the video's still there. I confirmed that I'm black.
Right.
So getting to that problem, there was another girl that did a video saying that the same white privilege that white people have in the United States is the same white privilege that Latinos have in Latin countries. Thank you. You see that face you just put? This was the issue with what I said. Because the thing is, people see the video that you posted, see what you say, and go off of that.
Sure.
That's why I didn't get mad at Lisbeth. I said, there's no such thing as white privilege in Latin countries. And that's when I shit the bed on that one. I shit the bed. But this is what happened. She did the video I replied to her video with another video. Of course, my shit didn't get no views.
For sure.
My shit,
The heat is already gone.
2,000, bro, 2,000 views. And I explained to her, and I told her, I'm like, yes, everything you're saying is correct.
She let the gun
But
off.
that's not what I meant. But at the end of the day, that is not what I said.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I deleted the video. I admitted my fault because I misspoke and, left it at that. But at the end of the day, yes, it is not the same. The privilege, there is privilege. It is not the same. That's all I was trying to say. But that's the thing about social media. Once it's up there,
It's up there.
it's up there.
And they could chop it up
They
however they
could
want
chop
to.
it. You could come back and try to spin it. You could say whatever you want to say. But I wrote on because she posted it on Instagram too. So I told her, I'm like, I don't know if you saw it because her video blew up clearly.
For sure.
And when I replied on a message on TikTok on Instagram, she answered back. She said, "Yeah, I saw it. But you still said it the other way." So that's why I went off of it. And I didn't expect her to, one, she don't know me. She don't
sure.
got to delete the video.
For sure.
What she said was correct.
Correct.
You know that?
Yeah.
It is what it
She
is.
gonna bust her gun. And I respect, and I
Yeah.
love the response you had to it to this day.
Yeah.
Because it's right. This is a teaching moment. I think us, I'm gonna say as men, prideful, egotistical, macho, alpha, fail to understand and realizing when you're wrong, it's where your power is.
Yeah.
He said, I misspoke.
Yeah.
I shit the bed.
Yeah, 100%.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
She said what she had to say. People are not gonna see what's wrong, but you owned up to what you said incorrectly.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's real right there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. There's no way I can spin it. The only thing I can say is this is what I meant. I grew up in Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
I know what white privilege in that country is.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it looks like. It is real. So by me saying it doesn't exist,
was real. Yeah.
I misspoke.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
misspoke. So, but yeah.
So how about the moment when you go, white men? Why do white men?
Oh,
Let's talk about that.
so and I don't know if you know who Drew Afalo is.
Did you follow? I have to
Yeah.
look up.
So she's a Polynesian chick that kills misogynistic men, bro. She goes in, bro.
That's really a
Bro,
gang of them.
In.
gang of them
No,
out
bro,
there.
but she is the best at it. She is the best at it. You
Right.
watch her videos, you
I gotta
die
check
laughing.
Out. I gotta check it out.
But so the thing was, she said, why don't white men want to date Latina women? And I said, because it's not easy dating Latina women. A lot of Latina women have trauma, either from their father, either from a family member or whatnot. Their upbringing, the mother told her that she's the one that has to cook and clean and take care of their man while they see how their mom gets mistreated by their dad. And they have already that preconceived notion of like, well, ain't nobody gonna treat me like that. So they already have that wall built up.
That guard.
And at the same time, if you don't have a man that'll stand up to you, because that's another thing, there's a fine line between standing up for yourself and holding back, not letting disrespect, happen, and just letting the woman walk all over you. Is a very thin line. And I'm sorry to say, not every white man can do it. Now, it's so crazy that you know how all of them, not one or two, all of the Latina women that describe their husband, their white husband, you know what they said?
What did they say?
My husband's a golden retriever.
All right, hold on, Kenny.
Yo,
Hold on.
yo,
Kenny,
you could go back.
Kenny, because
Yo.
we said all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. There's not one that said, yes. Bro, one would say it, 3 will agree. Another one would say it, 5 more will
My
agree.
husband is a golden
Golden retriever. So we're like the pit bulls,
and that man is that.
no, they're the golden retriever. Tranquilo, doesn't argue, doesn't fight back.
And here's what I love about this conversation. Because here's what I love about this conversation.
Yeah.
Because the world doesn't even know
Yeah.
that Kenny's a married man.
Yeah.
He's a married man.
Amarrado.
Amarrado to kids.
Yeah, the thing is, like my boy said, yo no soy gobernado. Yo soy obediente.
Yo, tell me how, of course, respect to the wife.
Yeah.
With this attention or this narrative, that isn't necessarily who you are.
Yeah.
How does she respond to that? Because I know she's seeing what's going on.
So she, surprisingly, she's very supportive about it. She's very cool, which makes it easier at the end of the day, you know, because it's hard when you're trying to do something, especially the way I grew up, then to have that shut down now again as an adult with my family. If she probably did say that she didn't like it, we probably wouldn't be, like, if she had a problem with it, we probably wouldn't be okay. Because I'm at a space where I'm doing me. I'm not doing nothing to disrespect her. I'm not talking about, you know, because I did do a video on Instagram that she was like, hey, ¿qué pasó con eso? I'm like, hey, baby, I sorry. No more for you. It's okay. There was a chick that was like stretching and it was just like a fat ass in the way. And I was like, ¿qué? Wow, I caught you lacking. Caught you lacking. She's like, you
take that down.
You didn't have to do that. No, I didn't take it down, but I'm like, I didn't do another one. Again, no gobernado, pero obediente. You know what I mean?
Because if you instantly doing something, and this is, and I
Yeah,
know
I told her I didn't mean it in no disrespect.
Okay.
And I did say, I was like, do you want me to take it down, even though I wasn't gonna take it down? Do you want me to take it?
Yeah, yo,
I was
man.
like, you want me to take it down? Yeah, I'm lying. I probably would have taken. I'm like, hey, listen, man,
100%
a couple
would take
views,
that.
it's okay. It's
100% would
not
take that
important.
So, and I asked that because I love the fact that you said you had a space in your life where you're doing stuff for you.
Yeah.
When did that happen for you? When did that realization? Because I think, how long? All right, let's talk now, because people don't understand.
Yeah.
How long have you been with your wife?
Since 2012.
Since 2012.
November, 2 months, it'll be 11 years.
The man knows the month.
Oh,
Right.
I know everything, bro.
Knows it all.
I know the first day I met her.
Talk to me.
Everything,
What's
bro.
the first day you met her? I'm testing you
I'm
now.
Lehman College, the cafeteria, bro. With that rubia sitting down, she looked up, saw those green eyes. I said, "It's over.
Give me that.
It's
That's
a
for me.
wrap. It's a wrap. Where do I sign?"
You really
And,
felt like.
and let me say this.
Go ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead.
say this, because we had this conversation, and it brought me a lot of problems. She one day when we were dating, early stages, she goes, "What's your type?"
Oh,
I said, "Baby, I ain't got no type." You know?
great answer.
Yeah, I didn't say you. She was like, "You're my type." No,
Great
no.
answer.
I was like, "I don't have a type." She said, "Everybody has a type." I'm like, I actually don't. I'm like, I don't have a type. I'm like, I go off of a vibe. To me, it's more, you know,
The person.
Yeah, the person. I'm like, because I'm not just dating you physically. I need, like, if this is a long term thing, I need the mental to be up there. You know, the spiritual, everything. And everything needs to link. So I go like, I don't have a type, but usually the girls I date are like, you know, morenita, black hair and stuff like that. What you doing with me then?
So why I'm here?
Why? So what we doing? I'm like, again, I don't date, but you asked. I'm like, what's your type? She's like, lo blanquito. I'm like, there you go.
Why is
Un
it,
morenito
bro?
que le gustan las morenitas, una blanquita que le gustan los blanquitos. Y tal, el morenito y la blanquita. There you go.
But why is it, bro, that the level of the response to what you gotta say, women?
Did you always got, hey, speak your mind.
I'm gonna speak my
Yeah,
mind.
speak your mind. I
I'm
wanna-
gonna speak my mind. I ain't trying to set me up. Hit me out.
Set you up in your own
Hey,
body. Don't cut this, bro.
I'm not cutting nothing.
Don't cut this.
Accountability is okay. It's okay. The expectation game is where we fail. It's where we fail as a race, as people, as humans, where we expect that you have a game plan and that I'm supposed to understand before I even walked in. That I'm supposed to have a type, and if you're not that type, then what am I? So why are you here with me? When the man clearly first said, I don't have one.
Yeah.
But you was trying to pull.
But that's not what you said.
But
that's not what you meant.
That's not what you meant. You want to pull what you want to hear, and then when he gives you, based off my history, to snap.
Yeah.
So the question is respond right back to you. But what's yours?
But what's yours?
And then we got to take it easy.
And now I'm chilling. But we did have, because the thing is, for you to have like that long relationship, y'all need to have communication, and you have to be able to remain yourself. There are things that you could change for your spouse, but your core needs to remain.
Give me an example of that, Kenny, because this is what I'm saying, bro. I'm proud of you, my bro. Like,
Yeah.
to have a marriage,
Yeah.
to be a family man.
Okay, I will tell you this. Like you said, say the other stage, to have a marriage, to be a family man. There's all stages. Dating is one person. Living together is another. That whole marriage thing, I don't believe in the whole thing. Like, if you live together, you married. Like on some Latino stuff. Oh, ellos están casados, yeah, they married. That's it. You living together, that's where the problem is. The marriage situation comes into play where you do the traditional. She lives at her house, I live at mine. We get married. Now we start to living together. If you live already together, that's another stage. COVID was a whole nother stage. Parenting is a whole nother stage. 2 kids, if you made it through 1, you make it through 5. I can tell you that. If you make it through 1 kid and you still together, you can make it through 5. Because it really it gets easier in all aspects. Yes and no. The sleep, starting the cycle again, but the experiences, stuff that you will like panic about, bro, Kyle has eczema and he deals with allergies. And one day this kid started scratching his eye. We didn't even notice, scratching his eye. He was like 3. And we're like, stop scratching your eye. And it's like, oh, look, it's red. Threw water in his face, bro. His whole face just lit on fire. So the white part of his eye was over his pupils. And Janelle started spazzing. Oh my God, he's about to lose his eye. The kid's gonna be blind. You're the dad. Again, as the man, what you gotta do? You gotta bite that down. And you can't spaz out and panic, because now the baby needs that support. Like, I'm looking at you. Everything's okay, right? We good, right? I don't need to cry. I don't need to. And I'm like, yo, bro, there with the yo.
What are you
doing? Johnny comes in, and that Johnny, I know Johnny learned from that day, bro. Johnny's my younger brother. He opens his eye, and we look at it together, and Johnny goes white, bro, and he looks at me just.
Oh my God.
Bro, just like, bro, that eye's gone.
Oh.
And I just said,
get it together.
bro, get it together. Get your shit together, bro. And it's the type of thing you just gotta bite down, bro, nip it right there, and deal with it later.
So what happened afterwards? Like, give me.
So thank God his eye looked like he went through 12 boxes with Canelo. 12 rounds with Canelo. Just boxed it out with Canelo, looking like calling for Adrian and shit. But my poor baby. But we took him to the doctor. Shout out to Compton. And he prescribed the antibiotic and stuff. He caught an infection in the eye. He's good. So, I went through. But that's part of, bro, being a dad and dealing certain situations. That's part of the stages. You'll have stages as a boyfriend. You have stages as living together. But that parent life, that's the real deal.
So let me ask you a question, bro. You saying not to lose yourself is the biggest.
100%.
All right. But I feel like there's so much that goes on in these processes. And I'm speaking as a single man, no kids, trying to believe in love. That's where I'm at right now, Kenny. Trying to believe.
I believe in you, believe in the love, bro.
I'm trying to believe the love still exists. I'm trying to believe, bro, that there's people out here that don't have an agenda, that they have a heart.
There is, bro. There is.
So when you talk about these stages and not losing yourself, how do you remain sane in the conflict? And how do you trust that she's not
Yeah.
going to change? Because if you're working and she doesn't see, so let's say it's about me right
You
now.
want the honest truth?
Please?
You don't know, bro. You don't know because those are stages that you don't know until you get there. Neither you could say, like let me put it this way. What have you heard from every parent? When you grab your son, you hold your son the first time is the best thing, the best moment in your life. You could hear it 1,050 times until you have that moment. And you're like, okay, I heard it, but this is crazy, bro. You don't. You can't. Those are the type of things that you don't know until you get there. And that's where I'll speak on it because my dad owns up to it. Remember how I told you about and it hit me when I was telling you. Remember how I told you about the new idea about the window?
Uh-huh.
I was that 5-year-old crying out the window, bro, for my dad because my dad would pick me up. My dad and my mom were separated. He would pick me up on Fridays, go out clubbing. He wasn't there for me. He would buy me anything material I wanted. He would buy me, Sega came out, I had it. 64 came out, I had it. Bike, rollerblades, everything, I had it. Best like book bag, whatever haircut I wanted. Even though my mom would fight with him, lines, everything, I had all that. But I can't tell you ever my dad played catch with me. My dad sat down and played PlayStation with me. He bought me the Game Boy, bought me all that, but I never had that one-on-one with him there that I could say, like, these are the moments I cherish. And there's nothing that man won't do for me. There's nothing. If I need $50K right now, even though he's negative 100, he'll find it. And that's the type of man he is. But that's the type of man I wanted to make sure I wasn't for my son. I want to make sure I'm there. And it's annoying, bro, when you're tired and you're stressed and your kid's like, Papi, 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 Papi. And then you breathe in and you close your eyes and you're like, that was me. That's the attention I wanted. Here it is. What's up, baby? What you need? Doing homework now, like I told you. That's why I was a little late. Let's do homework. I'm like, let's read this passage. My son has been struggling with school. And to the point where now he's reading by himself. He's about to be 7. And he read the whole thing and was able to answer the questions. Every question I'll be like, that's what's up, my boy. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. Okay, what about this question? Bro, I hype him up, because I know how hard it's been for him, even though he's still little. But at the end of the day, you remember when you was 5?
I remember that.
He's going to remember all that. And I want to make sure that when he goes back to those tough times, he's like, Papi had my back. Papi tried. I know Papi, like, they won't know how tired you were, how much you did until they're going through it. So there was moments where I told my mom she didn't want me to see my dad, and she was like, no, you're not going. And my dad would be like, I'm taking your mom to court because she's not letting me see you. And my mom would always say, when you're older, you understand. And my mom never, ever, ever misspoke about my dad, bro. Ever. Until I got older and I found out, Papi nunca pagaba child support. Mommy never put him on child support. Él mandaba cuando él podía. He had his own problems and stuff. But she like, what you talking about visiting? Bro, usted no manda. Like, you want to be a dad? Provide. Do your thing. Find the hustle. But that strength of doing all that, and then my mom not letting me see him, and me saying, I don't love you. I want to live with Papi.
Ooh.
Bro, I cried and I apologized to my mom because those things, you'll remember those things. And I know how much it hurt her now as a parent, bro. And she was like, I know. I was just waiting for this moment. She's like, I know. And my mom ate all that up. So with that being said, if you still watched what I said about Latinas, part of that being too is that they were arguing because I said, y'all make amazing mothers. And they was like, so that's what we good for, to be mothers. I say it because my mom was the hardest working woman I know. My mom worked, till this day, bro, works over 50 hours a week. And she always says, I want to make sure that I'm not a burden on ya. My mom's closing an apartment in DR right now, bro. In Punta Cana to rent it out Airbnb. She got her money in the bank. She paid off her car. My mom's hustling. So Latinas are hustlers. Latina put in that work. And that's why I'm saying, tú no vas a coger cualquier pendejito que te va a aguantar cualquier vaina. Y'all need a strong man too. So, yeah, man.
Yo, Kenny, yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro.
And this is the serious side of Kenny that a lot of people didn't see.
The timing of your message, bro. The timing of what you're telling me, bro. Yeah, I want to just say this. If you got this far, and you might be a person who's potting, and you're trying to find a hustle and find your place in this place where it may be saturated, and I'm here for the impact.
Yes, sir.
What those words did to me is the reason I put on a microphone.
There you go.
Because you're chasing clout and I'm chasing purpose.
Oof. Talk to him.
Like, bro, you have no idea your timing today, bro.
Appreciate
those
that,
words,
Appreciate
bro.
that.
Like, that was huge, bro. Because I think there's a lot of people. I'm not a parent, bro, and I just say that. I'm an uncle, though.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a person that's seeing what's going
Yeah,
on.
and that's exactly what Johnny says. I'm an uncle, though.
And I say that to say, like, yo, I know the feelings you feel, bro.
Yeah.
Like, parents who, I think people have kids prematurely
Yeah.
and think that
Not prepared,
not
bro.
prepared,
Not prepared.
and don't think that those kids are gonna remember those feelings
Bro.
as grown adults.
Bro.
Grown adults. And with grace, I'm gonna say, if there's ever a moment where you don't have the time or you can't, bro, like I hope that your kids or your wife understand, right? Because I think, I never really put into perspective when we talk about, we facing generational trauma.
That's part of what I spoke with. That's another thing. I spoke in the video and I spoke the truth about Latino men. If y'all still here and y'all didn't like shut it down after the thing, I told them that the reason why the Latinos are like that is because of the machismo. It's because of the way they were raised. It's because they were brainwashed that they're just there to serve. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this. I'm the one that does the laundry in my house because my mom made sure that we did our own thing. We cleaned our room, even though I'm a little messy. I know, baby, I get it. I still do messes, but I clean them up afterwards. You know what I mean? I do the laundry in the house. I'm the one. I fold her clothes. I even, like just yesterday, we get ready for the next day. She brought me her clothes for the next day. She's like, can you steam it for me? I'm like, I got you, baby. Don't worry about it. I do it. On Sundays, I work Monday through Saturday. On Sundays, I let her sleep. Whenever I can, unless we're doing something, I take the baby wakes up early, obviously, we go to sleep late, doing parent stuff. Even in, couple stuff, where that's the little moment that you have late at night. Watch a little Netflix show, drink a little wine, talk about life. And to be able to just have that moment with her and just let her sleep, let her rest, let her have her own time. And just be like, yo, descansa. Yeah, I'm there. I let her rest. And that's part of, if I was doing that just to get an appreciation back, or thank you, baby, or so just because I did that, you know what I'm saying? Right. Then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. That's why I said stay true to who you are, be yourself, because I make sure that when I give her the love and I do the things I do is coming out of my heart, not doing it just because I did this for you, throwing it in each other's faces. Then you're doing it for the wrong reason. You'll find love, bro. You'll find love.
So I'll ask this question, bro. Give me a time where in your marriage you felt like you was doing it, or I say when your relationship, right, engagement, etc., where you felt like you was doing it more for them, right? For them, and then it became like, nah, it's a season where it comes from me. Because here's what I think. Unfortunately, bro, for me, when I think about relationships, and I want this to change. I'm saying this because I want this to change. When I think about relationships, I think about the preconceived notions or trauma that someone has already
Yes.
embedded before they even can verbalize it.
Yep.
And I have to find out at a time that's inconvenient for me because I want to be upfront today.
Yup. That's the type of person I am too.
And as much as I try, some people don't feel safe
Yeah.
of being who they are initially.
Yep.
So when there was a time where you felt like you wasn't you, because hearing you say this is for me right now, was there a space where you were like, yo, bro, I feel like I'm the husband and the father, or was there ever a time like that? Because 2011 is a long time, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think the stages where we went through like our hardship and stuff was more earlier on before, thank God, like before the baby. But again, like when we had the baby, it was a whole new stage too. But like, let's say just today, I told her, I'm the one that I take them home, right? She took a cab. She didn't say nothing. She didn't say like, oh, you still there? Like, oh, damn, you just started. I thought you were starting at 6. That's about it. Now I'm like, oh, so what time you coming home? What you doing this? Why you doing that? Blah, blah, blah. She respects what I'm doing. She believes in me. She believes that, whatever I want to do, she supports it. But we had a situation where, like you said, I'm the type of person that if we do something, let's speak on it. Let's speak on it. Now, I don't want to go to sleep where I'm like, yo, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't even want to see what this. And there were points in our time where we're like, we weren't talking. And I'm like, yo, we can't do this.
Weren't talking when? At all? Or talking
At home, like on some petty stuff. And I've had multiple friends break up on the whole petty, like it was his problem. No, it was her problem. So I'm not saying nothing. She's not saying nothing. We leave it at that. And it be the dumbest thing in the world, bro. And it's all about communication. That's why everybody always says, the main key is communication. It sounds corny and cliche, but if you're not speaking your mind, you're never going to find a middle ground. You're never going to find a space where you're like, okay, I respect what you're saying. I understand now where you're coming from. This is how you see it, but this is why I did it. Yes, it gets to a point where you're like, it's constant, like, this is why I said, and then it doesn't work out. If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. That's why communication, you spoke your mind, you spoke your piece, it worked out, then it worked out. And if it didn't, you keep it moving. At the end of the day, you're never gonna know until you go through it. And that's the hard truth. You can never find out, because you could tell a girl like, so what if you see a guy text me? You'd be like, I'm gonna ask you who that is. You don't know until you go through that situation and be like, you never know the stage in your life. Like you'd be like, wait, who's that? Nah, let me see. You don't know. You don't know. Luckily, I didn't go through that.
I'm about to,
So you want to speak on that?
You want to expound?
You want to elaborate? Nah, thank God, no. I think that trust is the main thing. If you're with somebody that you're like, looking over your shoulder and thinking about like, oh, what's that person doing? What they doing? Who they texting and all that? You're not happy, bro. Just keep it moving. There's one thing I always told her. If there comes a time in our relationship where I have to circle around the block multiple times just to not come in the house and see your face, I'm letting you know. Because there's no point. Kids feed off of that, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Kids feed off of that. And there's no point of you staying in a relationship for the kids and raising them in that toxic environment. Let them deal with the pain. Let them deal with the pain of you guys separating and not seeing you guys mistreat each other, because that's a worse problem for them later on. That's a worse trauma of them seeing how their parents, who's supposed to love each other, treat each other, then later understanding, okay, I get it now. I'm an adult. I understand. This is why they separated. They went their separate ways. I understand I wasn't able to be raised with my both parents, but you're able to heal faster, because luckily that was not my issue because of my mom. On my dad's side, I didn't really pay attention of it, but my mom never fed me this is what your dad doesn't do, this is what your dad does. She never fed me that. So I think to my mom, I was never raised with that toxic mentality of like, oh, this man's a piece of shit, bro. Oh, this woman, you can't trust this woman. So I was never raised like that.
Yo, there's so many levels of like gold in what
Yeah.
you're saying, because with the way that social media is today, it's like, how quick can we shit on the opposite sex, the
100%.
person who helped me co-create a person? And to echo what you're saying is, that's a great question that came to mind. I guess it's the person, is determined by the person, but the abandonment issue opposed to a toxic environment.
Yep.
Which one you prefer to have your kid grow up in and heal from?
And it's not abandonment because you're still gonna be in their life.
That's a good point.
If you're separating, and obviously that's a perfect world. It never works like that always. There's always, if you're separating, it's not always because of like, oh well, we're not understanding each other. Let's just break up. It's but if you're able to heal personally and deal with your situations away from your kids, you'll be doing them the biggest favor in the world, because they will remember, just like we said, your kids will remember those arguments, those fights. They'll remember that. And it'll scar them for life. It'll scar them for life.
So what do you, to speak on your family and where you at today, speaking on your videos that you were speaking on, right? Circle back into your kids, like making videos and your kids wanting to be in your videos
Yeah.
and stuff like that. How do you feel as a parent today about social media? Like your kids having access to this world where people are pointing a
It's
narrative.
bad. It's bad. It's really bad. It's hard. I'm not the type of parent where I'd be like, oh, Tokisha, she shouldn't be doing that type of music, because Tokisha's Tokisha. She's doing it for her crowd. Your kid, you should be controlling your own house what your kids be watching at the end of the day. I've done a very poor job with that. Because I've been catching Kyle watching a couple of videos. I'm like, damn, man, you shouldn't be watching this, bro. And especially a lot of like scary stuff he watches. And then I got to pay with the puppy, come sleep with me. Puppy, come sleep. I've ended up paying for that. But yeah, I think that you can encourage your kids, like he wants to do it, I see him doing it later on, and I'm gonna be, full blown backing him up. Even if I'm the only one subscribed to his channel, whatever he wants to do, I'm gonna be backing him up. But obviously within his realm of content, let kids be kids, let them enjoy life. But at the end of the day, there's so much you could control.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because I think the neighborhood and the street still raise your family, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think we spend more. There's a moment. I think we just got to be grateful who's around our people, because there's a moment that we have with them. The time we don't have with them, I think, is a greater time than what we do have with our people.
One thing I learned as a kid, bro, I could tell you this, and I told because I was raised with my stepdad. My stepdad was very hard. He was like I said, he was the one that told me all those stuff. He had a rule. You, in the house, doesn't matter if you're house, you have to have a t-shirt on. It could be hot as hell. It don't matter. You got to have a t-shirt on.
Bro, this conversation.
That was his thing. So I'm already 18, 19. I don't have my shirt on. It's July. We don't got no AC
Burning.
on. Burning, bro.
This is when you was in tip type of shape too. I
Yeah,
can already see
yeah,
it.
you already know.
My man
Well,
took
no,
the
18
hydroxy cut.
Yes.
My son was definitely
Bro.
taking the burning fat
Yeah.
pills. I think I can look good. Let's talk about it. My man was
bro.
lifting 75,000. Yeah.
People be like, yo, you okay? Because I used to look like sick, bro.
My son,
Bro, I was cut. I'd be like, yeah, but you see these abs though, right? So, yeah, but you look sick in the face, bro. You dry, bro. You need some water with salt. Gotta retain some water. You must be
son was
cramped,
pale when he's dark.
bro. My chin. Luckily, my chin is not that long, but I look like Crimson Chin, bro. My jawline was crazy. A horse-ass jawline, bro. You seen the horse? Or you see them jaw muscles, bro. I had triceps on my freaking jaws, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you see You see this?
Yo, Kenny,
You see these abs though, bro? Walking around wiping my face with my shirt mid-July, mid-December and shit. Cold as hell.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
My bad.
That's right. I was cut though. I was cut.
So keeping your shirt on.
Yeah. Okay. So back to that topic. He comes into the house one day, and I guess he was like fed up of telling us every time he got home, yo,
Put your shirt
every
on.
time I come home, you guys don't have a shirt on. So you guys only put a shirt on when I'm here. And I told him straight up, yep,
That's a fact.
yep. Because that's what you believe. And I told him straight up, I would say up to the age of like, let's say 13, puberty. There's things you're gonna do, or your teenager's gonna do as a kid, and I'm already made peace with it because I lived it myself. There's rules in your house, there's customs that you could raise your kid with that they'll do just to not hear your mouth. And there's things that they're gonna do because they believe that's right. And you have no control over that. Because they're their own person. You could try as much as you want. Oh, nobody in my house smoked. Nobody did that.
We smoking mad weed
He
now.
a pothead,
We
though.
smoking mad weed.
Purple
We smoking
ass-
with our parents too. Like
Purple ass fucking lips.
Like I swear to God, this is growing up, it made me go, yo, Rob, watch your mouth.
I was that
would
obedient
never.
kid, though.
I was, bro. I smoked my first blunt at 24, bro.
Yeah?
I was
probably like 27.
I was,
probably.
hey, yo, yo, estaba
Straight
así.
line.
I didn't smoke the blunt in front of my friends. And some of them were like this. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Rob.
My nigga, my brother is the most, shout out to, listen. My brother's the most sophisticated smoker there is in the world.
Sophisticated
No,
smoker?
no, you don't understand. The
Yeah.
man first of all, he don't use a match. He uses a little string because
Us.
this is a vegan smoker, bro.
Oh,
Listen.
no. I get where he's coming from. As a cigar smoker, I
But
know.
why? He
The
likes
flames,
something.
the fumes go into the thing.
He
Yeah, I
likes
know.
something. He got
I
something
respect you,
frozen
bro.
in the fridge and this and
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna mess up the quality of the product,
el
brother.
tigre.
Hablándote de eso, I don't smoke.
Okay.
But for Father's Day, it was a couple years ago. I'll say like 4 or 5 years ago. I was in the house with the guys. They started smoking. They gave me some. I smoked. And bro, that was not for me. It was,
I don't
bro.
know how y'all do this.
Bro, I was on a Ferris wheel, bro, just holding on to the chair. My head just going whoop, whoop. I'm like, nah, bro. So me, as a grown man, paying my own bills in my own apartment with my kid and my fiance, I tell my mother,
Oh.
bro, she lost it.
Oh.
Me entró a chancletazo. bro.
No.
On something, bro.
way.
I had to grab the chancleta. I'm like, yo, chill out. I'm like, hey,
Hey,
look,
suave.
it might not be big, but it's there.
Soy hombre. Soy hombre.
Respétame.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. She said, nunca en tu mal. Júrame lo que nunca en tu vida. I'm like, I can't promise you that.
I'm gonna tell you when my
But
brother.
I haven't since then, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now when I knew my brother changed, bro. My brother told my mom he smoked weed. I said, "Oh, you a different kind of gangster."
Bro,
Como?
the younger ones, bro. Joni is Joni.
Nah, I think my brother. I love you. You have crazy, have smart, my nigga. Like, I don't.
Have crazy ass smart.
Have crazy, have smart, have retarded, have creative, have emotional. I
Yo.
love you, bro. But when he said that, I was like,
You must not love your life. Straight up.
"And look, I'm gonna
And
just say,
and then what did your mom do?
chilling." My mom was chilling. My
And
mom,
you just looked at
and
her
I'm
like,
"Oh, word."
what? So I
She
could
was
have
like-
done this
she
my
was-
whole life?
My mom was like, "You're a grown man."
Yeah.
My-
Yeah, you big man now.
Because my mom fluent. My mom's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"You're a grown man.
Yeah. Do your thing.
You already do what you do. You've got good kids."
You think they don't know, bro?
And I'm be real though, my brother was the most sophisticated
Yeah.
smoker. She had no, bro. I walk in the crib and smoke candles and weed and be like, I'll be like,
Be like, why
no,
every time I
I'm
come in
yo,
here, it smell like
I'm
pine
like,
cones?
yo, this dude is gangster. He's smoking in the crib
Yo,
right now.
that's
so
crazy.
all I have to say that never say never for real.
Yo.
Like I was one that held this never,
Yeah.
never.
I would never, no. Well, I could say that's the only thing I've done, bro. I ain't done no Tusi, no nothing, no.
I feel you.
No. You see
I'm
these
gonna-
nostrils? You know how expensive
I
I,
ain't
would
gonna
be,
lie.
bro? You crazy?
My son could take an 8 ball, no
bro. Bro, I could fit I could two finger my nostrils, bro. You,
Hey, yo.
yo, pause.
That's because they're going
Yo,
crazy.
bro, I ain't even like, look. You just look this way. just two whole fingers in that bitch. I'll take some hand sanitizer later. Don't worry about it. I ain't touching nothing. I won't touch
Yo.
the mic, I promise.
Yeah, look, bro. Oh, fucking Kenny. Yo, Kenny, look. What does life look like for you in the future with what you're doing? What you're growing of your following, do you have an expectation to turn what you're growing to something to monetize, or is it still a place where you're just enjoying yourself, you're doing it for fun? Is there a game plan now with the volume of people that are watching what you do? He's not a cab driver, by
Yeah, I am not a cab driver. So I would say there is a game plan. I just haven't stuck to it. I would say that. I'll be honest with myself. I did start with a game plan after I saw that I hit like 300K. I'm like, okay, all right, let's hit 1 million by the end of the year. It's still doable though. With the way TikTok grows, if I put in the work, it happens. But again, my content is different. And now the way that TikTok and the algorithm is working, they have the new the beta program, so it pays more per views. The way TikTok was paying, I don't know if you don't know.
Talk to me.
So TikTok was paying 2 cents for every 1,000 views. Bro, my highest viewed TikTok gave me like $40 one day. Guess how many views that TikTok got?
Mathematically speaking, where's E when you need him?
13 million. bro.
13 million. They gave you $40.
$40.
They pimped you.
Yo, rob me dry. Me lo metí en frío.
Diablo loco.
Seco. Yeah. So now what they do is they're paying, everybody's rate is different.
Right.
So they pay over $1 for every 1,000 views, but it has to be original views, fully viewed, and it has to be over a minute. So I did my first video, and I'm like, all right, plot clicks the 1 minute, does the video about how the summer's almost over. Se acabó el verano, yeah, nobody went to the beach and stuff like that. Video got like 100-something thousand views. I'm like, woof, I got a few dollars here. Go into the new beta program to check. Oh, video doesn't qualify. I'm like, why? It's 59 seconds. I'm like, no, I clicked the 1 minute. TikTok at the end cuts it to 59 seconds to put your username at the end with the little TikTok. Go bloom. You know what I'm like, nah, you guys did me dirty. You guys did me dirty.
Let me just say, speaking on that, because we're coming to a landing, is the expectation of when you look at these numbers and these following. I did a reel with Justin that did 9.8 million views, and Instagram at the time when they were
and
playing.
IG, bro. You know what 9 million on IG is?
Yo, you know what it was for Justin to hit me up and be like, yo, bro, I never done those numbers by myself on IG.
That's crazy.
You know how much they paid me?
They paid you?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Because they were starting to pay at that time, but
They were?
they waited for me to hit my monetization and use it as the time as I ended.
Are you getting paid now?
No, I'm not getting
They're
paid
not
now.
paying, bro. Trust me. I've hit a couple of videos with 1 million, 2 million.
Nothing.
Not $1.
I'm ready to strip.
Yeah, what, bro? OnlyFans, bro. Follow
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
coming. Check out me and my friend. Dad bod,
Yeah.
real bod.
You already-
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Whatever
what I'm
cuts you need, we got. Yo,
What?
look, yo.
Boom, boom. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Kenny, look, as we come into a landing, bro,
Yeah.
I want to just say, I feel like I think it's going to be a request for number 2 about where you at in your life and what the goal is. Because coming to the idea of getting to $1 million, is that to then monetize on TikTok itself or to use that following for something else that you want to do? And if you don't have the answer now,
Yeah.
that's absolutely fine. But I feel like there's people that are probably in the same space that you're in right now.
Yeah.
Got a good job.
Yeah.
People don't really know what you do outside of it.
Yeah.
You have a very particular way of, putting your content out there. How does this, because that's a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
How do we go from those eyes to not $40 for 2 million views, bro?
Yeah. I think if it happens, I'm definitely gonna welcome it, but I am gonna try more, not only for the fact that I want to grow it to see what it does, but like I said, I'm doing me now, so I'm doing what I wanted to do. I've seen a couple of my mutuals that are doing commercials for companies. That's what I told you I wanted to do. And the comments, bro, I get messages, bro. I have followers that be like, yo, I just go to your page, just even if you haven't posted anything, just to rewatch a video and like brighten my day, bro. When it's like voice notes, bro, messages of like a lot of people just hit me up, bro. Like, yo, keep doing what you do, bro. You really, you brighten up my day. And bro, that's what we here for. That's what I do it for,
Yo, Kenny, I'm gonna just challenge you to say, go do those commercials, bro. I feel like
100%.
that's a lane where the way you respond or react, it's in your lane. It's something you always wanted to do. I think you got the backing behind it, and I'm very curious to see what the future looks like when you take that initiative.
Amen, bro.
We had a great conversation here
We
today,
did,
bro.
We did.
I enjoyed every second of it. That is another episode of In the Living Room Podcast where we learn, laugh, and heal. Kenny, let them know where they can find you, bro.
Biggs Mendez on TikTok, on Instagram. Follow me. I'm also on a podcast too, which is different from this, but it's Spanish. So if you don't speak Spanish, you want to learn Spanish, go follow us too. Enemigos del Silencio. Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me.
For sure.
Thank you for letting me open up. I held back some tears. I had the tissue.
I saw it. I ain't
you know
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying?
I
You know what I'm
saw
saying?
it.
You
I
saw it.
saw it.
You
I
saw
thought
them.
it was gonna happen.
You saw them.
I did the.
You saw them.